the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson. It's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm Adam Bragginser, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. Jackson County Parks Director Kyle Lewis. From the City of Jackson, Public Information Officer Aaron Dimmick. From the Lions Club in District 11B1, Dick Colony. From Jackson Young Professionals, Jackie Austin. And from the Walton Insurance Group, the one, the only, the legendary Rick Walton. And now, here's Bart.
Well, thank you very much, Adam, and good afternoon, everyone. Great to have you with us today on another beautiful day on this 3rd of August, 81 degrees in Jackson, and the forecast for this Thursday is just beautiful, mostly sunny and a high temperature of 84 degrees. Friday's forecast, it's identical. We could get into the upper 80s by later in the afternoon. And there is no rain in the forecast for today or tomorrow. Further to our north, there's the chance, but for our area, it looks like it will remain sunny and dry. Overnight lows in the upper 50s this week and next week as well, and we will see very similar weather next week on Monday and Tuesday. Primarily on Monday, we do have a chance of showers. There's also a chance of showers that will arrive late in the day on Sunday. But all next week, we will have temperate temperatures that are average and typical for the early part of August. And there you have it, today's weather. Brought to you by Kelly Express Mart. Kelly Express has great specials at every location. There's 15 of them, you know. There's one near you. You have your favorite one. Have you been to the new one? It is the Kelly Express on County Farm Road, and that features a couple of unique features, a drive-through and a beer well, a walk-in beer cooler. That is awesome, especially on hot, sweltering days. Thank you, Kelly Express, offering up a specialty pizza, the chicken barbecue pizza, for $16.99 this month at Kelly Express, South Street, Jefferson Road, the Galley in Napoleon, and the newest location on County Farm Road. Today is the 3rd of August. It is National Watermelon Day, and yesterday we had ice cream sandwich day.
Right.
Did you have one?
Yes, it was delicious.
Yes. Are there still some in the freezer?
There might be, but we went through pretty much almost all of them, I think.
Yeah, I think David Rice had 7.
Yeah, he had a lot.
Yesterday for National Ice Cream Day, we went through 2 boxes of them. And watermelon, we don't have the watermelon yet. Maybe I should have one sent over.
Yeah, send somebody out.
I'll have shipped. Bring one. And it is Check Your Nuts Day. Check Your Nuts Day. Reminder that you should have nuts in the pantry because every day is better with nuts. Do you agree with that? Did you check?
I did not.
On this day in 1492, Christopher Columbus set sail 3 boats, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. They had a mission to get to the Far East. They wanted to find the riches in spices and jewels and minerals in the great Southeast, but they never made it. They ran into this big mass of land known as North America today, and they stopped. One of 4 trips Columbus made across the Atlantic. And it was on this day in 1936, Jesse Owens won his first of several gold medals at the Munich Olympics. There he was in front of 70,000 people, one of several African-American athletes competing for the United States despite Adolf Hitler's attempt to keep black people and Jews out of the Olympics. He relented at the last hour because 18 countries threatened to boycott. And he muttered to the youth minister, the German youth minister sitting next to him. He said, the United States should be ashamed for sending Negroes to represent them in the Olympics, and he refused to shake Jesse Owens' hand. And Jesse had to compete in a stadium that was surrounded by swastika flags. The whole place was filled with them. Jesse Owens, an incredible athlete. It's amazing that he competed at all, because it's amazing he lived past the age of 5, because when he was 5 years old, a tumor grew on his chest, and his family, it was a golf ball sized tumor. His family did not have money for a doctor. This is a true story. At the age of 5, laid out on the kitchen table, biting a leather belt to ease the pain. His mom, using a sterilized knife, cut the tumor out of his chest. A lot of bleeding. He lived and went on to become an amazing athlete. His real name is not Jesse. It was James Cleveland Owens. He was known as JC as a kid. When he moved from the South to Ohio, one of his teachers asked him his name, and he said JC. And in a Southern accent, the teacher thought it sounded like Jesse, and he was too embarrassed to correct her. And from there on out, from the age of 9, he was known as Jesse, actually JC. And as an incredible athlete that Jesse Owens was, he was a lifelong smoker. For decades, all the times he competed, including during the 45 greatest minutes in sports at the University of Michigan, when he won four and set 4 world records at the Big Ten championships. All those years, he was a smoker, died at the age of 61 of lung cancer in 1980. Jesse Owens, part of our history. Now on to Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. And we have, oh my gosh, a lot going on this week and weekend. Today, the green market at Henry Ford Allegiance Health continues, Henry Ford Jackson Hospital, and continues until 2 o'clock, corner of East Michigan and Waterloo. Fiddler on the Roof is being presented by the Concord Area Players today and tomorrow at 7 p.m. and on Saturday at 3 and 7 p.m. and they're performing it at White Auditorium on the Spring Arbor University campus. You can get tickets online, and you can save when you buy online. There's a link on Today in the J on jtv.tv and Experience Jackson. Sounds of Summer at Cherry Creek Cellars. This year's lineup includes new and returning faces, and one of those returning faces is performing tonight, and it is the legendary Ian Stewart. Choose from their full cafe menu, great wines, and more. Beautiful outdoor evening at Cherry Creek with Ian Stewart. And the Sounds of Summer continue on Friday and Saturday at Cherry Creek. They bring in a different food truck for each night and different entertainment as well. Visit cherrycreekwine.com/summermusic for the full summer schedule. Tonight, Leone Township has summer nights, music in the park on select Thursdays throughout the summer. You're invited to come to Leone Township Park in beautiful downtown Michigan Center on 5th Street and enjoy great food. They've got food trucks, vendors, art and artists, artisans, craftspeople, and more. Bring your own lawn chairs or blankets and enjoy the music tonight of Groovin'. Mobile petting zoo and free Kona ice tonight at Paragon Charter Academy. All are welcome. Bring the kids and enjoy the petting zoo. This is a full-blown, on steroids petting zoo because they also have typically pony rides. They will have free Kona ice. It's open for all, and you're welcome at 3750 McCain Road. This weekend we have Run Clark Lake, the latest ORS running series event along the shores of beautiful Clark Lake, one of the oldest running events in the community, featuring a variety of runs and walks and kids fun run. You can register online at ORS Running Series, and the deadline for online registration is Thursday at midnight. But you can also register in person the morning of the race at the beach bar, so you can just show up and participate. Big weekend at Clark Lake this weekend. They've got the big fireworks on Saturday night, and on Sunday it is Raft-O-Rama, and the theme this year is houses. So people are busy building and decorating their rafts for the parade that starts at 10:30 on Sunday morning on Clark Lake. The day concludes with a chicken barbecue by the Clark Lake Lions Club. We've also got the Pedal and Wine bike tour happening at Sandhill Crane Vineyards on Saturday. There are still openings if you'd like to register. They're asking you to do that online in advance of going to Sandhill Crane. There are 6 different routes to choose from, varying lengths of just a handful of miles all the way up to 60 plus. In addition to a nice bike ride through the countryside, you'll enjoy a wonderful lunch at Sandhill Crane Vineyards, and you can also take advantage of their awesome wines and beers and more this Saturday for Pedal and Wine. Registration at CascadesCyclingClub.org. And we have the Grand River Farmers Market on Friday and Saturday morning, downtown Jackson, along the banks of the Grand River. And there we have it. Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. And it was on this day in, I can't believe it, 1996. This could have been that long. The Macarena hit #1. Remember that, Adam? Can you do it? Can you do a little bit of the Macarena for us?
I can, just not on camera.
There's hands, there's hips, there's legs. The Macarena not only hitting #1 on the Billboard charts on this day, but it holds a record. Spent more time on the Billboard Hot 100 than any other record in history. 61 weeks for the Macarena on the Billboard Hot 100. We have this late word in from the Jackson County, Michigan Historical Society. There's a marker dedication on Friday morning at MIS at 11:30. They're doing a marker dedication recognizing the long and storied history of MIS, and that unveiling and dedication will occur at 11:30. You're welcome to attend. We are of the opinion that you would need to leave early to get there on race weekend. Enter the track at turn 3, the turn 3 entrance, and then follow the directions and the signs to the plaque. And just minutes ago, we were informed by the Jackson County, Michigan Historical Society that they are going to unveil another historical marker, and that will be at Keeley Park, home of the Jackson County Fair. The ceremony will take place outside the American One Credit Union Event Center. Gathering is open to the public, free for all, and that will happen at 12:30. Original portions of the Jackson County Fairgrounds were purchased by the Jackson County Agricultural Society in 1856. And that's the beginnings of what is now the Jackson County Fair. We've got a great lineup of guests on today's show. Hope you can be here for the whole show. Starting things off in just moments from Jackson County Parks and the Cascades Parks Director Kyle Lewis. And Kyle will be here to share exciting news about a new facility at the Cascades. Aaron Dimmick, City of Jackson Public Information Officer, will bring us up to date on all things City of Jackson. Dick Colony, president of one of the Lions clubs and involved with the whole district, more than a dozen Lion clubs in our area. They're doing something special, and Dick Colony will be here. Jackie Austin from Jackson Young Professionals will be here to invite you on a bus tour. They are loading up the bus and taking you on a tour of 5 or 6 outstanding Jackson County features that perhaps you don't know anything about. And Rick Walton from the Walton Insurance Group. All this and more today on JTV. Great to have you with us, and we get started right after this.